Hey. We're back out with open roads. I don't know where exactly it left off at, because I can't tell when it saves. Ah, yes. Okay. Saved right where I was hoping it would save at. The boathouse. Well, it looks pretty fucked. I'm gonna say that the guy don't live here anymore. Wow. Open door. I bet this guy's dead. Please remember.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Wow. Okay. Pierre was here. Please remember this is a shared facility for all residents who fished off of their boats or the docks. If you borrow equipment to clean or prepare your catch, return it to its storage space in an orderly fashion. If you clean your catch on the workbenches here, please clean up thoroughly before retiring for the evening. We all rely on one another's consideration to keep the fishing shack in good shape. Alright. St. Jude Dam gets go ahead. Okay. Fishing lure. Put it back. Plate. Why the hell would we pick up dirty plates? Beyond me. Okay. Why can you pick up the dirty plates?
Dried blood? Ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
Because you're a weirdo. Put it down. Okay. Apparently we can pick up all the knives and crap.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Maybe it's when you found out she wasn't coming with him. Hat. No. Okay. There's not a whole lot here, bro. I don't know what you want from me. Shoes. No. Thing on the floor. No. Okay. Maybe we gotta go around. Because there's like nothing else in here. How are they supposed to live here? It's not much of a houseboat. Unless there's a part to it I'm missing. Probably down there.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
Should have started with that. I want to get across to the boat, but if we try to jump, that gap will break or skin bones. Maybe there's something around here that we can use. Like what, bro? We're just looking for a random board. There it is. Okay.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think if we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
If it's in there.
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No, you can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Oh no, please don't make me choose. Heads.
Heads. I won!
Just be careful and
I can't
stay
believe I
away
won.
from the edge.
Can't believe I won. I did it! You're not there anymore. Okay. But I did it! He was a drinker. I don't know why all these places look like seriously abandoned. And fucked up, like there's trash all over them.
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Oh, well, they're all in the bucket except these two.
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. They've been separated from their friends for so many years. Now they will be reunited at last.
I love Tess. No? Okay. Wishful thinking, I guess. Open up the door. Oh, the bed's made at least. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought, living right on the water, but don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both of us and two children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here, waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start our new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react? With all they've already been through, what do you suppose my parents will think? And us just disappearing. My poor mother, she's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way, Helen?
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where we were really rich.
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing?
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been?
There's no way to that reality from here.
Obviously. Oh my. Hey, Mom.
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
And everywhere has random tissue boxes. Does this thing do anything? No. More alcohol. He was obviously a drinker. Oh Oh my.
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really? Put that down.
No? Okay. That room over here.
It's locked.
Of
This
course
must
it
be
is.
where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right, pretty sturdy.
Okay. Pierre's office, whatever's in there could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course it's locked because nothing's ever easy. That's what I was just thinking. I love how she's like, sturdy could it be? Then tries to kick in and be like, pretty sturdy. Put that down. Why can't we just... Oh, good morning. That's kind of creepy. Why can't we just, like, pick up random dirty dishes everywhere? Like, ashtray. Cool. Ew. Okay. What's that? Travel expenses, tank of gas, postcards, map, lunch, steak, motel, 6-pack beer, dinner, stamps, breakfast, liquor. Okay.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Okay. I don't know if we just don't keep all these letters and notes that we find for, like, mementos and take them back with us. Pencil. Can't believe pencil's even still here. Hopdale Lake, Ontario, August 2nd, 1968. Received from Mr. Pierre Litrec. 3,000 in exchange for the houseboat, the Eidolon H. Wisner.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot? Or a little?
Have you seen a
A
little?
little? Only $3,000 for a boat you can live on? It's a house and a boat. That's 2 whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't even have one thing.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Do you think the boat had something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
Huh.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Yeah. Too bad we can't drive it. That'd be pretty cool. Lighter. Hey, Seafood. Thanks for the follow. I was like, what was that in the game?
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Probably not. Because your grandma, like, abandoned him. Well, abandoned him's not the right word. She kind of, like, was like, nope, and didn't even come. Can we get down there? They look kind of scary. I don't think so. I feel like that's a no. Okay. I wonder how we're gonna get down there. Put the hat back. Still can't get in here though. Could we set the door on fire? Because there's like there's a lighter. That'd probably be bad. Everything else would probably go flame. What's this? Nothing. Alright. Oh. Throw some cups at it. Obviously there's something I'm looking for. I thought I highlighted that. Okay. Descend ladder. That'll do it. We're getting brave here. Alright. Of course it's locked. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. There's nothing else down here. So what was the point in that? Is there another way down somewhere else? No. Could like jump there since y'all getting so brave. What about these windows? Punch one in. I mean, this one's already broke. Come on, dude. Okay. Let's think. Okay, we'll go back up. Alright. Okay, we can get through here. Anything with the windows? No. Wait, were we just down? No, we weren't. Hey. What's this? Apparently nothing of importance because she says nothing. I just like to smack myself in the face, Jesus. Alright. Oh, he even had like a bunk bed for if the girls came. Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off, cross the border, and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow. No matter how much money was involved. Hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl. My relationships with my parents and siblings. Satisfying work where I get to help people. My children grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you ask me to give up. And for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat, money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Well, she has a few good points there. Alright.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Can we open this? Anything in there? There's a present. Can we open this one? No. How come we couldn't look at the present? I'm a little bummed by that. Okay, can we open these? No? Seriously? Alright, here's another present. Alright, nothing in here then. Value anyway. Well, it's kind of big down here. There's a comb. Shower. This must be the kitchen. Robbers hit again important. I bet he was one of the robbers. So I keep thinking the more we go through this. Fort and local and state police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash taken from Clean clothes in a burglary Saturday night. According to state police, the man broke into the store around 1:20 a.m. They dismantled the store's safe, taking the money bag before fleeing. There were no witnesses. Witnesses. We're encouraging local businesses to deposit all cash in their banks at the end of each business day, said Officer Randall Weston of the Portland Police. Until the burglars have been apprehended, it's too risky to leave any money in the store overnight. Michigan State Police have set up an anonymous tip line for any information on the identities of the thieves.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware. I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not?
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong? Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, you know, maybe that's what she wanted me to think. I didn't know about Pierre, after all.
Well, this fridge definitely looks nicer and more intact than the one at the summer home, so good for Pierre. Open drawer. More silverware. Ledger. Date, description, debit, credit, travel supplies, lunch, postcards, yada yada yada. Okay. Hey, Mom.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
House on the Prairie. Open cabinet? No. Open door. I don't know why you can open that, but okay. No. No. Can you open these? No. Coffee can. That's different from all the beer we've been seeing. Okay. Have we been back here? No, I don't think so. Another lighter. Cigarettes. That's weird to be chilling there for being abandoned, but okay. What's this? Flashlight. Man, we could have used that. Also, it was too fucked, but...
Aha!
Haha! That probably goes to the door we're trying to get into.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Geez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Alright. So, I gotta remember how to get out of here. Tobacco box. Pipe. No. Okay. Oh, that takes us back out. Oh, that took us to the one area that we couldn't do anything with. Sweet. So we don't have to go all the way back around. This better be worth it. Well, congratulations. You got into his office. See if anything's in here. It's useful. No. Typewriter. Can you open this? No. No, no. Oh, there was another key. I received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin, without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids, too. Of course they are. But they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse. But I'm getting used to it, used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. So I guess that's it?
So I guess that's it? Grandma and Pierre went to all this trouble and then Grandma just changed her mind?
I think maybe she wasn't so convinced in the first place.
Well then, why string Pierre along like this for so long? He bought a boat and fixed up the kids' room and everything?
Maybe she just wasn't sure at first. Or didn't want to hurt him.
Oh yeah, I bet he felt great about reading this.
Flip over. Oh, there's more. You say you'll do whatever it takes to make me happy. That you'll give me everything I've always deserved to have. I don't know how else to tell you this, but I think you already have. All I want now is to be left alone, free to lead this new life by my own means. Do not contact me or the children again. This is over for all of us. I think we were happy once. I hope you find happiness again. Helen. There's a key.
This could come in handy.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Didn't we see some mailboxes up by the gate where we came in?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying that close attention. Did we? Thing over here. Nope. 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 Hey, Hot Donna. Thank you for the follow. What's this? Does this do anything? No. Okay. Let's go find these mailboxes. Which is up this way. She said by the gate we came in. Oh, there is. There we go. Need to see, bro.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
What? It's 3 years old, man. Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats, too.
Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats, too. It's a little late to be getting squeamish now, don't you think?
I suppose you have a point.
Thank you.
Let's see what we've got here.
Hey, Hot Donna. Thank you for checking me out from Threads. Sheriff's... What am I reading? Wait. Returned asunder. Unclaimed. No such address. Address incomplete. Moved address unknown. Refused by addressee. Insufficient postage. It's been crappy here. Man, it's been rainy, stormy, and we had tornado warnings for a minute. Or tornado watch. What's this say? To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. Dang! I'd worked as a property inspector for Gein County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store security. As time went on, stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement, as they had threatened not only my safety, but that of my family as well. Seeing no other options, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain, I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. Ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonard Lambros. Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
It kind of did happen, though, didn't it? Yeah, I'm really sorry, Mom.
I'm really sorry, Mom. For your whole life, you'd thought your dad had just died, and you had to live with that. That really sucks.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive.
Please no ghosties jump out. Or your grandpa pop out of nowhere. Wish you could have been there for her. Wish she could have trusted you. Wish it didn't turn out this way.
Wish it
Let's go
didn't
with
turn
that.
out this way.
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hard-working...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
just such an amazing daughter.
Love you,
Aww.
Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Oh yeah, we're going home now. Pick up directions. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Oh, registration? No. We already looked at all this, actually. I don't think there's anything else on there we need. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's insane.
That's insane. Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no house. Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Maybe deep down, he's not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her, to go off and follow his dream? He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No,
I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explain everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Oh, come on. Her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like, seeing Kurt? Like, doing Kurt?
Like seeing Kurt?
Yeah, exactly. Amongst many other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then. Even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
Seems like a good choice.
It seems like a good choice. Even if it's just for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
These days I'm worried about everything, but I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Yeah. Me too.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub alone. We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French-Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Was that the ending? That was the ending. Sweet.